It's week 4 of the NFL, and our focus is on George Pickens. He was a walking highlight reel last week with a 4-touchdown game.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here are the Texans now with a fresh face at quarterback, the second overall pick from Ohio State, C.J. Stroud.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Stroud's throw taken in by Collins. And they're going to get this beyond the 30 before it's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. First and 10, it's Pierce. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. A tough season for them to this point, and here's part of the reason why. You see the injuries have left them short-handed in prior weeks, and that's the case again here in this one.
Brandon, great teams can overcome injuries and keep their seasons on track, but sometimes even the great teams have injuries that are just too numerous, or they affect the wrong group of guys, the guys who actually lead their ball club, and it's just tough to get past them. This team struggling with that.
Third down and 6. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46. Meanwhile, Stroud's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. The Texans had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Pierce will try to pick it up. And a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 40 to the 28-yard line. Pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Stroud to throw it. Open man is Noah Brown. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down. Yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go. But sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more important. The second down throw now from Stroud. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. Taking it right down Broadway. A big play there on the catch and run. 76 yards.
And what a letdown. After a huge play, he's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it too. But he's going to be tracked down.
And he's in for the score. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was Dameon Pierce closing things out with a touchdown run. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
In fact, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Well, we knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
Well, when you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. So that one will get him halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards, makes it 3rd and 7 now. Pickett will look to throw it here. And this is going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Here's King. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Texans will take over. So here are the Texans to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak on top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. And they'll begin by running the option. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Stroud. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And that's patience to be admired right there because he looks left, looks right, and waits for the right guy to come open, spots him in the middle of the field, and delivers.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Woods. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Stroud. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Collins. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to the ground with Pierce. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. And Stroud now to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he's just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Pierce. And he gets halfway there for the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans add 6 to their lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. It's good to make it 17-7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was Dameon Pierce closing things out with a touchdown run. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Second and a couple. Pickett back to throw. Setting up the screen, Harris. And Najee going to have the Steelers first down as he's up to the 45. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. Pickett to throw on first down. Here's one deep for Pickens. And he's got it inside the 10. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 48 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Back to throw, Pickett. This is caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
Pushing and finding his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Jalen Warren with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Steelers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. But just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Oswell good with the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Offense back out there along with Damian Pierce. Good returns on the last drive. He hit the end zone for the second time. Good returns in this first half, really.
Yeah, good returns for his team. Really good returns for the guy. You know where I'm
fantasy.
going. Darn right. Those fantasy guys who have him on their team, they're rejoicing right now, and they have a high expectation that what they've seen already will continue.
You talk about fantasy a lot, but you don't. Why don't you just play?
I'm not good enough to play the fantasy game. I enjoy watching
managers. You're an expert.
I mean, you were champ last year. Keep it up. Fifth place. Okay. That's champ in my book.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. Well, a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as we say goodbye to September and take a look around the NFL here on this first day of October.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly to gain it. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Pickett. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Christian Harris there finding his way home to record the sack.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
They toss it to Warren. And he's got room. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 54 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 37-yard line. Looking to throw, Pickett. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
So it looks like they saw some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10, it's Pickett again. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
To the air on first down with Pickett. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Allen Robinson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are an extra point away from capturing the lead. And when the quarterback drops and has a guy that wide open in the end zone, his eyes have to get just as big as grapefruits.
Oh, without a doubt. This is the easiest throw you're going to get, and you're going to get the benefit of a touchdown on top of it. Make that throw.
Boswell for the extra point. And that one puts them on top here in the 3rd. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's Allen Robinson who caps things off with a touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the 2nd half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Pierce now up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 13. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Pickett. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it. And in going into a little bit of traffic, maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's a third down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the give, it's Roy. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw complete to Freiermuth. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 45-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 68 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Pickett will look to throw it. And this is caught inside the 5. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Deontay Johnson, 38 yards. And the Steelers are able to add on to that lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and the lead is up to 8. Desmond King now to return it. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Houston set to take over. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And that's to the 30. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
And there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Give to Pierce. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Singletary with a good gain, and after 4 seasons and 3,100 yards in Buffalo, he signed with Houston this offseason. Welcome reinforcements for a ground game that was 2nd to last in the NFL a season ago.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And it's 2nd down. Give left side for Pierce. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as Stroud on 3rd down now. As this complete to Woods. Touchdown, Texans! Robert Woods. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule.
And off to the races, down the right side. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Handoff left side, Pierce. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Stroud sets up the play action. He's going deep for Brown. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 85 yards for him on the ground now on that. His 20th carry of the ball game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Another carry for Pierce. They find some open field here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. But hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Pierce. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pierce. And he'll take this one in for the Texans touchdown. Throwing now is Trubisky. Pass complete to Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. They come up now on 2nd and 2. Now it's Trubisky. And his throw is incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. They'll call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And incomplete on a deep ball. They had to go through with such little time remaining, and the Texans take over an excellent field position. We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as a stopper with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. On second down, here's Pierce. And the Texans are going to have a first down, and that is the big one, as they should be able to run it out from here. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did. And just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well.